Okay, time for my video blog today. I slept in a little bit because I stayed up really late, and then I had to have my car towed to someplace so I can start getting it fixed. This has been taking way too long. This is going on week 3. Let's see. I had to run to the bank, and then I had to run to mail a package off for a little big town. I'm sending them some of the shirts, so I've got a hold of a lady that deals with all their stuff. Headed to Noblesville to go to Verizon Wireless Center to see the concert tonight, Taylor Swift. It was a really good concert. It didn't go as I'd quite planned, but then again, life doesn't usually go the way you plan. You just have to learn to roll with it, accept it. So we got there, we stood around. A couple people complimented the shirts. You know, and if a couple people come up to me and go, "Hey man, I like the shirt, that's awesome," at least you know people are reading it. Even not everybody's going to come up to you and go, "Oh hey," but that means they're at least reading it, they're seeing it. Okay, I'm like a walking billboard. It's hard not to see it. However, it's awesome. My brother wore his shirt, I wore my shirt. Meet and greet hadn't started yet, and everybody's like, "Okay, it should have started by now." So everybody's sitting there talking, they don't know what's going on. So I call Taylor's manager. And I asked him, like, "Dude, there's a lot of confusion going on. We don't know what's going on." And he goes, "Well, it's because Taylor's sick, and I don't know if she's going to be able to do the meet and greet." I'm like, "Okay, well, I hope she feels better." And so I didn't tell everybody waiting out there that, I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to tell them, so I just kind of kept my mouth shut. And then I went over there and talked to one of the radio guys. His name is Stu from WFMS. It's like one of the greatest country stations ever. It's an awesome radio station. If you ever get 95.5 WFMS, greatest radio station ever for country music. There's a lady on there, Vicky Murphy, who's awesome. I seen her a couple times, but every time I'd get to where she was at, then she'd be gone. And I see again, and I'd go where she's at, then she was gone. So they come out and they're like, "Okay, Taylor's going to do her meet and greet after she does her set. You know, everybody can go back there and meet her, whatever." We're like, "Cool." So they decided to do the Jack Ingram meet and greet right then. So we go do that. This is after, you know, we still stood there for a while, walking around, kind of moseying around, talking to people here and there. It's a little abnormal for me. I don't normally do that. And they were great seats, don't get me wrong. I mean, great seats. But I was wanting to get over on this one side where I could get a better picture, because okay, there's the middle part of the stage that comes out, and then there's two parts that usually go out, and they come out on them things, and they stand. So I go walk over there, and I tell them, "Hey, can I sit?" I'm just like, "Can I sit here?" I just talk to them, you know, blah blah blah. You know, it doesn't hurt that I know the security people there, so they let me sit like right next to where they come out, and they like stand on the end of the on to the side. I'm like right there. I'm like 10 feet from where when they walk out there, where they're at. That was really awesome. So let me sit there, and Kelly was on first, and then Kelly comes up. She goes this side, then the middle, and then she comes over to this side. And as she's walking over there, she's singing. I'm taking pictures. She sees me. She's like, which is awesome. I even got a picture of her waving at me. It was awesome. I was like, yeah, you know, okay, she wasn't waving at you, but no, totally waving at me. It was awesome. So, I got new needles for my diabetes, and I don't like them. I mean, they're great needles. They're lubricated so they go in your skin easier. They're just more bulky. So, then after that, Taylor comes out. So we're like, cool. While they're switching sets around, I see Emily and Banjo Ben come out. They're standing there. And I'm like, cool. So I just walk down to the front. I mean, I just walk right down there because I'm that close anyway. Walk down there and I just have a little conversation with Emily. And she's like, "Oh, I see you got your shirt." I'm like, "Yeah, it's awesome. I got you guys some." She's like, "Awesome." She goes, "I'll find you when we're done or whatever. I'll come find you." I'm like, "Cool." Taylor comes out, and oh my God, Taylor was so awesome for coming out. She was so sick, but just because she didn't want to let her fans down, She still came out there and did 3 songs. Okay? How amazing is that? So, kudos to Taylor for actually coming out, even though she should have been in bed, asleep, getting her rest. You know, because, I mean, you're sick out there singing, you're forcing, man, that's how you make yourself sick, and that's how you hurt your vocal cords, and, you know, this is her career, you know, you don't mess around with that. But she still came out there, and she even said to her management, it's like, look, you don't need to be out there, and she was like, I'm going. So, if you're that sick, though, Taylor, you shouldn't have came out there. I know I would have been mad at you. I'm not mad for you not doing your meet and greet or the autographs. I totally understand you're sick and you need your rest. I know I don't like doing nothing when I'm sick, so I don't blame you. And it was awesome because all the people that were around there, you think people were going to get mad because she only did 3 songs. No, nobody was mad. Everybody was like, yes, thank you. So they were so happy they even got to see her. Okay, and they were amazed that she was even out there. It was really, truly awesome. So after that, we went over there because I didn't know if she was going to do the meet or greet or not because it was still, they said they were going to do it afterwards. We're like, well, we'll see. And even if she didn't, I had to get with her manager, Rick, about giving the shirts or something to give to Taylor and Emily and Megan and all them. So I go over there. We're standing there waiting. And we're waiting there for a while. I think she's trying to figure out. And she couldn't do it. But they would let, you know, one of the guys would come out and he'd get stuff from people and be like, okay, here, we'll go get it autographed for you. So that was cool. And then they came out and they brought everybody autographed pictures and guitar picks and stuff like that, you know, because she felt bad. And then Rick came out and I talked to him. He's like, man, I didn't put her to bed. She's in bed. I'm like, no, dude, it's cool, it's cool. And I gave him the shirt, told him here's some shirt. I made a DVD for her and Emily and Megan of all the songs I've ever sang that they've asked me to sing, or songs of hers that I've sang. And he's like, cool, that's awesome. And then I was like, well, do you know where Emily's at? And he's like, I don't know, I'll find out, and then I'll have her get a hold of you. So we're like, cool. So me and my brother just start walking around. You know, Jack Ingram's awesome, but we just wanted to walk around. And the place is so awesome. It's such good sound. Because you can hear the show from anywhere. You know, the music was just great. So then we basically we never really went back and watched it. And we didn't go watch Brad Paisley or anything. We just kind of hung out, you know, then waited to get Kelly's autograph. We stood in line, got her autograph. I got a really awesome picture with her. Got another autograph. I've got like a dozen of them now. No, not a dozen, half a dozen maybe. So then after that we came home. Oh, but this is weird. It's the Verizon Wireless Center. The Taco Bell is like got signs everywhere. Taco Bell box office or whatever. Taco Bell this, Taco Bell that, Taco Bell this. And they got everything in there to eat. Okay? I mean, they got pizza and beer and all kinds of crap. There's no Taco Bell. How you gonna have Taco Bell signs up everywhere in there? Taco Bell's like a huge sponsor and they don't even have a Taco Bell in there. You know? Oh my god. A drink, like, I don't know, a 32-ounce drink was $6. Okay? I was gonna get a beer, but a beer, like a 20-ounce beer, I don't know, little cups of beers, little plastic cups, $9. I'm like, hell no. So, yeah, $6 for a pop. A bottle pop, a 24-ounce bottle pop, $4. Crazy. And the fountain drinks tasted like well water. So, and then when we were leaving, there was this guy just running, man. He was just running. He was drunk. You could tell he was drunk. And he's just running, man. And there's this huge sign. This is Verizon Wireless, blah, 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 big wood sign. And this dude just ran right into it. I mean, he cracked the wood. And he didn't even faze him. He just kept going, man. That guy's going to wake up the next morning. He's going to have a chunk of wood hanging out of his noggin. So, anyway, I'm going to try to put some pictures up. Blah, blah, blah. And get well, Taylor. Hope you feel better. It was great seeing you, Emily and Rick. It was awesome seeing Kelly. I came home. I talked with NASCAR Allison for a long, long time. And that was awesome. So, good night, everyone.